Secularism, pluralism, materialism. Realities such as these have become commonplace. The West looks radically different today than it did 100 years ago. Europe is increasingly religiously diverse. Over the past 100 years, Muslims have quadrupled their share of the European population, now holding 6%. Atheists and agnostics have continued to grow, now claiming 13% of the population. Pre-Christian paganism and New Age beliefs have expanded. Christians have lost ground. 80% now claim to be Christian, most nominal. This is down from 95%. Not only are the percentages of Christians changing, so are their identities. Although Catholics and Orthodox still make up over 75% of all Christians, independents and sects are the fastest growing traditions. Immigration has impacted the Christian community. Today, some of the largest congregations are African churches, and church growth is greatest in ethnic communities. With the increase of those from the global South, traditional Roman Catholic parishes are finding more Latin Americans, Africans, and Asians in their midst. Evangelicals make up less than 3% of Europe's population. 17 European countries are less than 1% evangelical. Christianity overall is declining, largely through defections and deaths. In some ways, the future of Christianity in Europe is in the hands of immigrants and missionaries, largely from the global South. Other signs of hope are youth movements, socio-political engagement, and an increasing spiritual hunger brought on by a disillusionment with secularism. North America has also seen a decline in Christian adherence. 100 years ago, 97% of the population professed to be Christian. Today, that number has fallen to 81%. Two main trends are responsible for the decline. Various forms of secularization brought about the defection of large numbers of Christians. Most became agnostic. Agnostics now number 41 million, 40 million more than 100 years ago. Large numbers of Buddhists, Hindus, and Muslims have moved to North America. Smaller religious communities are growing at 2 to 3 times the population growth rate. Evangelicals make up 27% of North America's population. Evangelicals, including charismatics, are growing here, but slower than overall population growth. Christianity in North America has seen both a decline in adherents and profound changes in internal composition. Mainline Protestants, who dominated the Christian scene 100 years ago, have fallen from 60 to 25%. Roman Catholics have seen gains largely as a result of immigration from Latin America. Christian immigrants help maintain the percentage of Christianity. Over the past 100 years, the percentage of Christians in Oceania has remained stable at 78%, but this masks significant changes in the region. Melanesia has undergone profound transformation from 15% Christian 100 years ago to 90% today. Meanwhile, Australia and New Zealand have fallen from 97% Christian to 75%. Following global trends, this region has seen marked increases in atheists, agnostics, and nominal believers. In the past 100 years, traditional religions have plummeted from 20% to 1%. Other non-Christian religions have increased. The internal composition of Christianity has also changed. 100 years ago, the majority of Christians were Anglican and Protestant. However, Roman Catholics and Independents have seen an increase in proportion of all Christians. Nominalism and secularism are obstacles the Church continues to face. It is never too late for revival and renewal. Parts of the Church in the West are seeing God move in marvelous ways. How will churches from the majority world respond to the great decline taking place in the West? Will the majority world come to the West and help?